What it do, what it do. Welcome to another one of Game Chopping TV. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe, because we chopping this game, man. Had to, man, tap into this situation here, man. I've been seeing a little bit of it, man, across TikTok and all this and that. I'm a little, skeptical about stuff that I run across on TikTok, because I know there was one situation where they was talking about this black guy killed the officer who killed his son like 2 years earlier and all that. Blah blah blah. But then come to find out that was AI created and it wasn't a real situation out there in Michigan. But I saw this one. I've been seeing this one right here about a truck driver out of Chicago who got killed, found dead, standing up against a tree with a rope around his neck in South Carolina. Javion Magee. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, huh. And today I just did a little research, and and this seems to be true. This is true. And it's like, damn, what kind of stuff is this? Like, what's really good? But let's tap in what they talking about. This is what's known so far. Fair use, by the way. Fair use. Fair use.
Everyone wants answers after 21-year-old Javion Magee was found dead in a rural area of Vance County, North Carolina on Wednesday. Magee, a truck driver from the western suburbs, had just dropped a load at a nearby Walmart distribution center. The Vance County sheriff says he was found with his back up against a tree with a rope around his neck not far from his car.
It's a lot of holes in this case. It's a lot of questions and not enough answers in this case. There's no transparency that's going on with this case.
Magee's family asked Candace Matthews to speak on their behalf.
This family wants transparency. This family wants accountability. This family wants justice.
The incident is not only raising concerns from the family, but also generating attention on social media. The sheriff says he didn't see signs of foul play, but also wouldn't call it a suicide. He now says the FBI is part of the investigation. His message for those with questions today, not to jump to conclusions.
I understand there's over 1,000 hits on TikTok. The sheriff's office not being transparent, not providing information to the family, and that is not true. There's been information put out there that there's a lynching in Vance County. There is not a lynching in Vance County. The young man was not dangling from a tree. He was not swinging from a tree. The rope was wrapped around his neck. It was not a noose. It was not a knot in the rope. So therefore, it was not a lynching here in Vance County.
The medical examiner is doing an autopsy today. Magee's family was traveling to North Carolina today, but plans to comment in the coming days. In Chicago, Leah Hope, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
That's weird to me, though. That's crazy. The dude...
Your unwavering concern?
But you notice they put a black guy out there to do the talking, though. But this kind of weird. So what is it then? I mean, I know, hell, you guys seen it in real time. I know there was photos taken. I mean, what is it? A rope around his neck, but he's found leaning up against a tree? What the hell is going on? And it's not a hanging. There wasn't a knot in the rope. Was the rope wrapped around the tree and it was around his neck? Like, it's what? It's a very weird situation. You know what I'm saying? And it make you wonder in today's time how, if you see some people coming at you, I mean, you think you'd have something to protect yourself for them to be able to beat you to the point to where they can hang you. I don't know, but I know it used to happen, a lot all the time, but nowadays, I mean, it's more do or die. Goddamn, you come deep with all that. Hey, they might find me hanging, but it's gonna be about 3 bodies laid beside. Goddamn, the rest of the people who survived got me. But I don't know, how, something like that can happen, I guess. But I guess it can happen, just like anything else can happen, I guess. But it's weird. I mean, so where are the cameras at? I mean, sheesh. I mean, there's cameras for everything else. Every time a black person steals something out of a store, there's a camera. Or just every time in general, there's cameras all over. How come when stuff like this happens, it's always a mystery? When you hear of stuff like this, there's always a mystery and nobody wants to talk. And that's why I figured I'd jump in and do something on this, because I'm like, man, is this for real? Like, man, it is. But I want to know, like, what really happened then, since this sheriff dude sitting up here talking about this wasn't a lynching. What was it? Was the rope around his neck tight enough to kill him? Like, was the rope tied to the tree and all connected and wrapped around his throat? I mean, I don't understand the purpose of the rope. I mean, but I guess, man, I hope they get some cameras. That way we can see exactly what the heck, it's some evidence come out. What happened? I'd like to know, because I think we all want to know is, do we have people running around here trying to do that stuff in real time? And if so, they need to be on the spot, man. It's going to, and anybody who thinks like that, you need to be sprayed. I'll just say that. Tortured to even want to do somebody like that. The people who did it years ago, they're despicable, they suck, and I hope they're rotten. But I'm just saying, that's who would do stuff like that. But it was people who did stuff like that, and have their descendants are still here, and we don't. That's what I'm saying. That's what it makes it looks like. Like basically some white people, whoever they got to join amongst them from another culture group, because now they've they've recruited immigrants to do their dirty work too, or to be a hand in to show that they're just as dumb, just as stupid, so. But this is what we have: idiots, dummies. And if this is one of those situations, oh boy, they need to be curb stomped, guts stomped out of them. That's all I gotta say. If there's some humans behind putting that rope on that guy's neck like that, they need to be kicked in the nuts 1,000 times, man. But anyway, I could go on and on about the torture. If some people did put a rope around that dude's neck, I could think of all kind of torturous things they deserve. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. They're not really talking. Act like they don't know which way to turn this, But I mean, pull the cameras out, man. Hell, pull the cameras out. Let's see what happened. Man, this is another one over here at Game Chopping TV, man. Sheesh, It's, we're gonna, keep putting it out there. Stuff that's slept on or whatever. Not enough coverage on it. I'm speaking on it. Another one at Game Chopping. Tap in, like, comment, and subscribe. That's gonna be chopping this game, man.